Good afternoon, comic book fans. Welcome back to Ka-Pow Comics. I'm your ever-loving host, Shorty, and it's new comic book day, which means we have a lot of new stuff. I can tell you straight off, without actually fully going through my invoice, I've seen at least a couple of things that are missing. The frustrating one is the Marvel Legends Surtur action figure, the really big one. We ordered a couple of those, they looked amazing, and I'm sure they'd sell, and they just haven't turned up, which means probably an entire other box has gone missing. This is the third week in a row we've missed an entire box from Diamonds UK. I'm not actually working complaining to make up for this. There is also at least one variant cover comic book I've seen that should be on the invoice, or at least it was on the edit list that we get sent ahead of time. I'd have to check 100%, but unfortunately, some stuff just goes missing. I think that is part of the missing box issue, though, because the size of the things we were ordering, they should have just been an entire box for those. Sometimes just the comic gets mispicked. I'll see what I can do to chase it up for you, though. Starting with that, some manga and graphic novels. Alita, Battle Angel, or Battle Angel Alita, depending on how you read it. Volume 2, we don't have a Volume 1. Got it on order, but this one turned up first for some reason. Savage Avengers, plus regular Avengers, latest volumes of those, plus Excalibur. Is it Teeny Howard's? Yes, Teeny Howard's Excalibur, and the latest volume of Miles Morales, which is one of the better-selling Spider-Man comic books we have here. Let me put those to one side. I'm going to be moving quite a few things around. It's action figure heavy day today, and that means a lot of stuff which I need to find room for later on. Before we get to action figures, let's do some mugs. First off, we have, this one kind of speaks for itself. It's The Boys, in case you were not familiar. Then, if that doesn't quite suit your tastes, we do have an Emmy Award-winning mug here. I've got a few of those in, so if anyone wants one of those, just give me a shout. And one last thing before we get to action figures and the like. Ghostbusters A5 Premium Notebook in nice hard case, soft case, but hard back, and it slides out to look like a VHS tape, and you get stickers in there and everything as well. I like Ghostbusters, so I thought that'd be kind of cool. Action figures now. This one was missing from last week, so thankfully this one turned up. What didn't turn up was the Jin Pocket Pop and the Carnage Funko Pops. So yeah, it's not as if they're small things we won't care about either. But yes, we have an Aliens Battle Damage Alien Warrior. Alien. I mean, I thought it would be Alien. I mean, unless Alien is a particular type, or that's just a typo. I'm not entirely sure. I might actually have to look into that one. That's unusual. Well, a couple of Funko Pops now. We have the Art Series Oogie Boogie and Art Series Sally. So it's my phone ringing. They're going to have to wait. Both of those two in the nice hard cases. So they're good for display purposes. You don't have to take them out of the box, and they'll look great. Onto action figures now. And first off, the one you saw in the picture, we have Captain America Avengers Endgame Hot Toys. These bad boys go for about £400 a piece. This one has been pre-ordered and will be waiting for somebody to come and collect it. They've been notified. They paid for pretty much all of it in advance, if I remember correctly. We can get these kind of things in. There's always a slight risk that Hot Toys will not produce enough to meet demand, or that stuff just goes missing, as you can see from the fact that 3 weeks in a row and a box is missing each week. But we can get them in if you're interested in them. We do expect a deposit because we don't want to lose out on if you change your mind on this kind of thing. But definitely stuff that's available. Put that one there for now out of the way. Slightly more regular priced action figures now. Compound Hulk, which looks very, very cool indeed. The Riri Williams Ironheart. We've got a couple of lists, but both of which have been reserved for somebody. I've got more on order, so if you're wanting that, just give me a shout. It's a bit of a shame I didn't get any spares this week, but it is an action figure. We don't usually order buttloads of action figures. Although we did get a couple of Wonder Woman ones. It's the with Helmet of Fate from Last Night on Earth. And I do like the Last Night on Earth stuff. It was quite a lot of fun. We also have a gold label Red Hood Unmasked from New 52. That one's been reserved. This from the game. Injustice 2, The Flash Hot Pursuit. It's nice they've got their own Gameverse stuff like Marvelous. Another gold label one this time from the Suit of Sorrows, Azrael. That is a very, very cool action figure, and I do like to look at that. Okay, now, if I can just be sensible and move stuff around, I think I can go and get some comic books now, so you can actually see what else we've got coming in. Make sure I've got room for everything without knocking stuff off. I think that should be okay. It's a couple of boxes, so bear with me. I'll do them one at a time. There's a few things in here which were missing from last week as well, so starting right at the front, in fact, with Amazing Spider-Man 73, just never arrived last week for some unknown reason. maybe that missing box. Sorry, I'll stop going on about it, but it is, as you can imagine, quite frustrating to run a business when your supplier is this bad. Batman 89, issue 2. I've had a lot of people add this on after issue 1, so apologies if we don't quite have all of them. We are chasing stuff up like that as quick as we can. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, issue 6. Batman Urban Legends number 7, probably not as exciting as number 6 was. Give me a second. I think I should have an extra copy of Black Widow. I think it may have shunted out the way somewhere. Yes, it has. It's my own fault because what I do have is Batman Night Watch, issue 1, and Batman The World, issue 1. These are both the freebies as part of the Batman Day thing. I don't know exactly when Batman Day is and when I can give these away. Keep an eye out. If you're down for Batman titles, let me know. I might be able to stick them to one side for you so you're not going to miss out. Yes, then we have the Black Widow back in its rightful place. Blade Runner Origins, one of 2 Blade Runner comic books at the moment. Joseph Schmalke's Cherry Blackbird issue 2. Comes sealed up, so I imagine there's some fairly risky content in there. Compass issue 4. Wow, that's really flown on. I remember, feels like I've only just reviewed that one. Daredevil, we all one shot last week. It has arrived. Darling, number 2. I thought we were due number 3. Actually, no. Number 3 arrived last week. Number 2 has just arrived now. Brilliant, isn't it? Deep Beyond issue 8. That looks like a really cool bit of Lovecraftian horror on the cover there. A new bit of Eternals now. More Kieran Gillen, but different internal artwork. Dustin Weaver. I'm not 100% familiar with them, but I'll be giving it a go because it's Kieran Gillen. Extreme Carnage carries on now with Agony. These are almost a series of one-shots, but we have been getting in the Scott Young variants for the War 2. Fantastic Four and Marvel do love any excuse to give you a big issue. This is either number 35 or number 680, but it's certainly 60-year anniversary. So that means it's huge. But for the Fantastic Four fans, we also have their life story as well. Future State Gotham, which once again I shipped without the variant on the top, which I definitely have been ordering. Green Lantern Annual, supposed to be last week. This is an odd one. Somebody who has literally never ordered Green Lantern for us decided to order it, and I just didn't realize it was actually on purpose. They made a mistake. Harley Quinn, the animated series, the Eat, Bang, Kill tour. Looking forward to reading that one. The Harley Quinn series has been really quite cool. Homesick Pilots, issue 9, with variant cover there. Oh, that's actually really nice. Proper old school like screen there. So my phone is going off again. Obviously, whoever called last time, not happy with me letting it ring. House of Lost Horizons, issue 5, last one of those. Big, well, I'll say launch issue. Issue 0, I suppose, was a launch issue, but I Am Batman issue 1 with variant cover. Infinite Frontier 5 and 6, which I didn't realise until they had 2 of them at the same time, but they are interlocking covers. I'm trying to give you a better view of that. But yeah, how cool is that? Took a while to get those in due to some errors, but we have now got them. Iron Man 12, we just have the regular for this one. I mean, it's still a very cool variant, but there you go. Sorry, a regular cover. Make sure nothing's mixed up there. The Joker, issue 7. Do like that very regular cover with the punchline variant, whoever wants that one. Justice League related things now with Justice League 67. It's all over Deathstroke. Oh, cool. And regular old Justice League Last Ride with the Flash punching somebody really quickly. Always good for a laugh. Kang the Conqueror issue 2. I never read issue 1 of this one, but I do like that cover. That has a lot of feel of horror to it. I like the look of it. And because I was from the Marvel Tales thing, basically reprinting a lot of classic. Because one of my regulars has only just started picking up because I already started now, and they wanted a backstory, so it seemed like a sensible thing to do. Right, give me 1 second. Second box to get, and let's see if we can go through this one without phone ringing. One day I'll get this organised so I can do this all without moving around. But honestly, I've only got so much room behind the counter and a lot of comic books. Some of those. Last Annihilation of Wakanda. I think every one of those has been spoken about. People adding it on, realizing Last Annihilation has been running through a lot of comic books they've been reading. Marauders by Dugan, which has been just fantastic. This is probably one of my favorite covers of the week. Really, really like it. Mighty Valkyries. I like the border. I like the color palette. I like everything about that one. Moths issue 4. New one from Behemoth. I'm not sure if anyone's ordered this one, but I like the look of it. Nobody's Child. Albino Rhino. Albino Rhino. Sorry. The moment I said I realised what that sounded like. But it still looks cool. Scumbag, which is clearly not in the right place alphabetically there. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to drop that where it needs to be. Not All Robots issue 2. We got this in last week, but we didn't get enough because of people adding it on the last minute. So if you missed out, grab it. And honestly, grab it. I mean, AWA have put out already one thing this year that's going to be on my best of year list. Could very well be a second from a new publisher there. Pennyworth, which was all right. Primordial, another Jeff Lemire for me to review. I'm almost getting there. I'm almost seeing what people see. Red Room issue 4, which are still absolutely brilliant and gory and horrible all at the same time. Next up, the final issue of Rorschach. Brilliant looking cover. Kind of standard variant. I mean, I'm not against the variant, but when you compare it to the one, yeah. Second Coming, Only Begotten Son, issue 5. There's been some issues with those one. Hopefully, we've got everything we need for it. Seven Secrets, issue 12. Excellent bit of kung fu action adventure from Tom Taylor. Sonic the Hedgehog 44. It's Sonic. If you like it, you like it. Spider-Woman 15. I think we were missing some Spider title from a couple weeks ago, still not arrived. Star Trek Year 5, ongoing for whoever wants that one. Bit of Star Wars now. Not as bad as it has been in the past. We have Darth Vader number 16. We've got a Doctor Aphra 14, which I think was missing from last week or the week before, but it has now turned up. And the new one, War of the Bounty Hunters one-shot, Bosch. We've all been waiting for his their solo comic book. In fact, yes, well, at least what I remember from the movie. Superman and the Authority, issue 3. I'm really still disappointed that there's only one more issue of this to come. It is the first time where one of the variants has looked worth picking up, but honestly, all the rest of mine are in the regular cover, so I might just stick with that. Telepath, run by J.M. Straczynski. Just issue 1 of that. Just started up. Time Before Time. Nice creative team on that one, and it still looks like a lot of fun. Titans United. Advertising Titans on HBO or Netflix, if you're in this country. It's not that I don't mind the Titans. They're entertaining enough, but I always feel like I have more fun with either Young Justice or Justice League. Titans feel like they're in this middle ground where they can't really do much of either, and it's a bit frustrating. Truth and Justice, number 6. That is a very cool looking cover. Lots going on there. Usagi Yojimbo, fighting a giant fish. Vampyverse, issue 1, for the people who like Vampirella. This was another one of those situations where I'm really hoping we've got enough, because a whole bunch of people never bothered asking us for issue 1 of this. So I think we only ordered like 7 or 8 copies. So we've had a lot added on. Give me a second. Including, but... okay, they have not sent us everything we needed this one, because there should be some variant covers unless they go in the wrong place. Warhammer 40,000 Sisters of Battle, issue 2. So yeah, we could be short on some of those. Web of Spider-Man, last issue of that one. White Widow, issue 7, with a couple of variant covers. Wonder Woman, being a Wonder Woman, with Deadman, cool. Always nice to have a sex pest on your front cover. And Trial of Magneto, issue 2. Right, that's a lot. So I'm going to go through and see exactly what I'm missing and email my sales rep and find out what the heck's happening there. Really wish this didn't keep happening, but until it gets sorted out, all I can do is apologise. And fingers crossed. We still get cool stuff in. I mean, look, we have things for people to buy, but yeah, we're still just waiting for it all to get sorted out. I think saying it's still teething problems when we've been dealing with this company for a few months now does feel kind of bad. But I really, from my point of view, just some guy who works in a comic book short store, I have so little control over this. But I am on the receiving end of everything that goes wrong. So spare a thought. In fact, do this for everyone you know who works in customer service. Bear in mind, the person you're talking to when something goes wrong, 99.9% of the time will have absolutely zero control over how the thing that went wrong. So just be nice. Until then, until I see you again when I do a review at some point later on today or tomorrow, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.